real estate, so you will continue to carefully monitor.
Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, October 16, 2014. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, just after 9 a.m. in the morning. It is absolutely beautiful outside. Man, bright blue, sunny skies, nice cool breeze, no air conditioning. It's just absolutely great. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading, and we have some charts to look at. New York data came out. I did not trade New York yesterday, so I don't know what happened. Hadn't had a chance to take a look at that yet, but apparently the charts are all messed up. So we're going to take a look at that, and remember, traders, when you get something like that, where you have data come out and all the charts like just go the opposite direction, remember they're all going to come back and they're all going to follow their trend of the daily chart. So always make sure you take a look at the daily chart. Traders, great to be with you. Let's get started. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview every single trading day before the London Open. And on Friday, 4 hours after the New York close, maybe 5 or 6, I give you the Friday wrap-up. And we talk about some daily charts. We do about 16 daily charts, 15, 16 daily charts. We do a lot. We talk about what happened last week, talk about the week ahead, and what's above us. Traders, I started trading in 2006, and in 2008 I retired from a great career of 27 years in the public safety department out of the great state of Florida, and I took a 3-month holiday to Thailand. Well, guess what, traders? It's 2014, I'm still on my holiday, and I'm still in Thailand, so I'm having a great time, and the nice thing is a time zone. I can trade all 3 sessions, Asia, I can trade London, and I can trade New York. It's absolutely wonderful. All right, let's get over to the risk disclaimer. Enough about me. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most important is do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Remember, traders, that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results, i.e., if you are on a demo account and you're winning 80% of your trades, trust me, when you go to your live trading account and it's your hard-earned money, you will see that drop quite substantially. So if you're 75%, it'll probably go down to 40%. So just be ready for that shock when that hits you. All right, I guess. Well, gosh, I'm not even ready for this. What a great day, man! It is so great. What a beautiful sunrise today. I was up at 5:30, and just really nice. We're gonna come over to news and commentary if I can get this screen to come up. And let's take a look at the calendar today. Really, we had some minor China news come out. New loans came out. Nothing that big. Big news is in the London session. Really, well, it is a London session. We have the Euro CPI year-on-year coming out today for news data. And as far as high impact data, we also have the Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index comes out in the New York session. Thank goodness they finally changed that. It used to be a medium impact. They finally changed it to high impact. Thank goodness. And that's it, traders. So we got 2 high impacts. We got a lot of medium impacts. Keep your economic calendar close to you and just keep an eye on it, and let's see what happens. Well, of course, you would expect that when you see these charts, the dollar went down the old toilet, and that's why, because the Dow closed at negative 1.06%, the S&P closed at negative 0.81%, and the Nasdaq closed at 0.64%. So let's move over to the other side. Let's go across the pond. Now let's talk about the DAX. The DAX closed at negative 2.87%. The CAC 40 closed at 3.63%, and the Euro 50 closed at 3.58. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And I'm telling you, within a year of me doing these videos, I don't think I've seen that happen before. That's pretty wild. Lots of red in the Eurozone on what happened. Let's come over to my side of the world. Let's go to Asia. The Nikkei 225 currently trading is down. Oh, look at this. Negative 2.28%. S&P ASX 200 down. Negative 0.72%. The Shanghai is down barely, just negative 0.15%. The Hang Seng is down negative 1.06%. And the old Kospi is down negative 0.65%. So, looks like a pretty wild day today. Alright, so what we're looking at as far as commentary goes is just realize all these charts we're going to look at the next couple of minutes is, these charts are all about, like, because of data. So these charts are going to settle down, hopefully, before the London Open. And I'm coming to you like 4.5 hours before the London Open when I put this up. So, hopefully these charts will settle down and they'll start to move down. We want to sell this stuff. If you go to the daily chart, they're still bearish. The dollar is still strong. I mean, this is just data. This was a data move only. So don't think like all of a sudden like the euro dollar is strong. Well, it's not. So on that note, enough of me talking about that stuff because I can really go on a tangent. Let's talk about some 60-minute Forex charts, and let's head over to our good friend, the euro dollar. This is what I'm talking about. The euro dollar's at resistance. It's hit this point 3 times, could not break it. Look at that big spike from that data. Unbelievable. Of course, this was overnight. New York closed into Asia, went sideways, hit it, 3 times, nothing. We just want to break that trend line. Get confirmation, though. Make sure you have confirmation. I would like to see a retest of that trend line. And then just let's take it back down to the 200 EMA. I mean, that's not like a no-brainer, right? We'll just take that back down to support. And that's at 26.84. All right, let's take a look at the pound. Same story. Look at that big spike on data right up to the 200 EMA. The nice thing about this is this retraced real quick, and now we're not as bad as the euro, but I still would like to see it close below that trend line. And let's take it down to 58.99, and I think we'll have a nice trade there. I think this trade can really work out. The pound's been a little crazy at times, but so far I think we're going to be all right. And realize that on the daily chart, we're still below the 200 exponential moving average, so no fears there. Our bias is bearish. Here's the wacky Aussie. The Aussie is just the Aussie as it is, and you see the big spike, and then it comes all the way back down, closes below the 200 and all that. Listen, all I want to do is I want to sell the Aussie dollar. That's it. So I want to trade. I want a bearish candlestick formation below the trend line, and then we'll, just take this short down to the 200. If I can get it down to 86.70, man, I'll take it. But I think it's going to bounce at that 200, so we'll probably only get 20 pips out of that, maybe 15 or 18 pips out of that trade. I don't see a lot happening there. Here's our Euro Aussie. I don't know what's going on with this, but it's been bullish lately. It absolutely has been bullish. And it continues to be bullish, but however, it has hit resistance. So we need this to pull back to the 50%, about 45.19. And you know what? I'll buy this. I'm not looking to sell this at the moment. Even the 200 exponential moving average on the daily chart is below price. So, no, not going down that road. Really, if you look at the daily chart, it's like hovering the 200 exponential moving average. It's not like it's a clear cut above it. So this pair can do whatever it wants. It's been a little wacky lately. I mean, look at this chart. Do you want to talk about ugly or what? This is just ugly. If you look at this chart, with spatial intelligence, look at this chart. It's just like all over the place. So just be careful on your trades. But for today, I'm looking to buy this. Let this come back down to the 50%. And if it wants to continue to go up, you know what? okay, we'll buy it. But I want confirmation. Traders, make sure you get confirmation. Here's a Euro Aussie. There's a mistake there, isn't that? No, that's right. Yep, this is Euro Aussie. And again, we just want to come down to the 38.2, give us bullish candlestick formation, and let's take this long up to 46.43. Again, the 200 exponential moving average is our support. New Zealand dollar. This has been unbelievable. This is an hourly chart. Yesterday we were below the 200. Now we're above the 200 with that data came out. And now we're at resistance. This is like a 5-touch, right? Or no, 1, 2, 3, 4-touch resistance level. So I want to see this come down below that trend line. Give us a bearish candlestick formation. And you know what? Let's get that guy out of there. Let's grab our pips. But if this trade works for traders, this is like a 60 pip trade. So we've got a lot of potential in this trade. So I'm going to be watching the New Zealand dollar quite closely today. None of these trades I wouldn't even touch before the London Open, because who knows how London's going to react. Asia so far hasn't reacted to it, but London, we're going to see how they react to that New York data. Remember, London was open when the data came out, but it was only like an hour and a half till they were closing. So probably half those traders were back at the pub having a Guinness, right? So it's going to be interesting at the London Open to see how this all reacts. All right, traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and of course our great friends at FXCO Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me today on a Thursday, October 16th, 2014. Traders, please always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, have a great trading day, and we will see you tomorrow before the London Open. Take care now. Bye-bye.